Alright, welcome back, and I'm going to be taking another look at my Necromancer blood summoning build today. Just so you can have a look at the build I'm running. Let's go over the gear first. I'm just going to go over mainly the legendary aspects on the gear. So, Cold Skeletal Mages cast a Blizzard. Maximum number of skeletal mages increased by 2. Maximum number of skeletal warriors increased by 2. Basic skills grant 20% damage reduction. I need to change this because I don't even have a basic skill right now. Becoming injured while crowd controlled grants you unstoppable for 4 seconds. Blood Surge Nova Echoes. The army of... no. Each time one of your summoning minions damages an enemy, they gain 15% attack speed for 3 seconds. That is the actual worst roll I could have gotten. While Army of the Dead is active, minions gain 97% attack speed and take 90% reduced damage. And restore 2 of your primary resource when you crowd control an enemy. And then the last one is while you have 7 or more minions, your minions gain 15% damage reduction. So, Book of the Dead, I have Skeletal Warriors, Reapers with chance to form a corpse. Skeletal Mages Cold with getting 2 essence from their primary attack. Golems, I have Iron with the slam attack making enemies vulnerable. This is the only source of vulnerable I have on this build. So we'll go to the tree and we'll start up at the top. I have Hemorrhage, Enhanced Hemorrhage, and Initiate's Hemorrhage for the Fortify, which I'm not even using that part of the build right now. 5 out of 5 Blood Surge. I've got 2 ranks of Blood Surge from my gear. Enhanced Blood Surge and Supernatural Blood Surge to get the Fortify. This also gives you 20% increased damage on your Blood Surge when you're over 50% Fortify, which should be most of the time. You could change this to Paranormal Blood Surge for the Overpower if you want, but I seem to hit Overpower just fine, like enough with the one I have picked already. I've got 1 point in Blood Mist, Enhanced Blood Mist, and Dreadful Blood Mist. So more Fortify from that. I also have 3 points in Skeletal Warrior Mastery. I have 3 points in Grim Harvest, so every time I consume a corpse, I generate 6 essence. Fueled by Death, 9% increased damage after consuming a corpse. I have Amplify Damage, 9% increased damage to cursed enemies. 1 point in Decrepify, Enhanced Decrepify for the stuns, and Abhorrent Decrepify for reducing my cooldowns. Then I have 3 points in Skeletal Mage Mastery. On the next one, I have 3 points in Necrotic Carapace for more Fortify every time a corpse is formed, either from my minions or abilities. I put 1 in Gruesome Mending just to get past this. I put 1 in Transfusion, so blood orbs heal my minions for 15% of the amount, just to have a little extra healing for them. 3 out of 3 in Coalesce Blood, 18% blood skill damage off of this one. 3 out of 3 Drain Vitality, because 25% chance to fortify you when you use blood skills. Blood skills deal 10% increased overpower damage and the bonus is doubled while you're healthy. So this one's pretty decent as well. Then for the ultimate, I picked Army of the Dead, Prime Army of the Dead, and Supreme Army of the Dead. I put 3 points in Inspiring Leader for the attack speed for the minions, 3 points in Hellbent Commander. Minions deal more damage when I'm close to them, and because most of my damage is coming from Blood Surge, I'm almost always close to them. Bonded in Essence, I got 3 out of 3. Skeletal Priest heal an additional 60%, helps keep the minions alive. And 1 out of 3 in Death's Defense, just to give them a little bit more survivability. Then the last point is in Kalen's Edict for, more attack speed. Since I have more than 7 minions, it's actually 30% attack speed for the minions. My Paragon board, it's kind of a mess, but I picked up I did put Control in the first one here, because Decrepify, I use it on everything, and my skeletal mages have a chance to freeze enemies as well, so that works either way on that. But plus 38% damage to crowd controlled enemies, so just pretty much a flat 38% damage increase because I'm using Decrepify on everything. Then I went for the minion Paragon board. I put Dead Razor in the second glyph slot that I unlocked up here, just to get more damage from my minions. And I haven't finished this board. Like, there's a few other things that I haven't gotten yet, like this, the 10% damage reduction for the minions. There's one over here, Skeletal Mage's damage. I'd like to get that one as well. So that's where I'm at so far, and just for a little bit of a gameplay showcase, I am 66, but I'm gonna be on World Tier 3, and I'll go do a Tree of Whispers dungeon real quick, just to show how it plays. I think I have to go up over here to actually get to that dungeon. We're about to find out. I'm in a weird place with this character because I have done my level 70 capstone dungeon, but I don't really feel strong enough to be in World Tier 4. So I need to level a couple times just to get closer to level 70, I think, before I... Oh, thank you. It should sound good. Alright. I need more time. Bloodstones. So I'm running without an essence generator right now. So all of my essence is coming from my mages giving me essence with their primary attacks, and consuming corpses. There's a couple of elites, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop Army of the Dead, and I keep getting crowd controlled. Oh, there's the bloodstone.
I need more time.
You'll be able to see the effect of the cooldown reduction from Decrepify more when I get to the dungeon boss. If there's a dungeon boss in this one, I really couldn't tell you. Oh, that's annoying.
I'm not ready yet.
There's Army of the Dead. And the cooldown's already down to 30 seconds left. I guess I could go back this way.
I'm not ready yet.
And like I say, I haven't gotten any of the uniques that will help with this build yet. So I expect it'll be quite a bit better if those ever drop.
I need more time.
But nope, it is not here. But like I said, I think this build is pretty survivable. Doesn't really feel like I ever hardly take damage. It's pretty rare. that something actually hits hard enough for me to take damage, and for them to focus on me instead of my minions is kind of rare as well, so.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I actually did take some damage there. Because I'm being stupid and standing and stuff. All in all, blood surge heals for a pretty good amount though. I don't know how much damage it's actually hitting for. I usually can't make sense of the numbers in the middle of all the chaos, but it's a little chaotic. Okay, hopefully we're gonna have
I need more time.
a boss to fight, but maybe not. Doesn't look like it. I may have to find another dungeon for like a boss fight kind of deal. Maybe not.
I'm not
There's a
ready.
door there. There's Army of the Dead. Got Decrepify on them, and I'm just consuming corpses to heal my, oh, there's a purple over there is why they're not dead. I couldn't figure out why they weren't dead. Really? Army of the Dead. I'm gonna use Army of the Dead basically every fight against an elite. I used my blood mist there because he was actually healing from
I need more time.
whatever that stab thing he did there.
I'm not ready.
There's Army of the Dead again. I'm bringing the golem over to make him vulnerable.
I need more time. I need more time.
Seems like I've got a little bit of essence regeneration when I'm out of combat as well, but for the most part it comes from the skeletal mages or consuming corpses. Okay, so we do have a boss fight here. So, if you watch my cooldown for Army of the Dead, there it goes again, twice in the same fight. And I'm probably not getting 100% uptime on it, but the boss is dead, so maybe that'll give you a comparison on how you're doing against the bosses. I don't know, but that's my build. That's how I'm running it. But I don't know how your build does, so you'll have to let me know if yours is better or not. But like I say, I'm not running any uniques. I've got everything upgraded to sacred. I don't have optimized gear. This one I do like. The summoning skill damage, the blood skill damage, and fortified generation on the chest piece. But like this headpiece, okay, well the cooldown reduction is pretty good, and the healing received. That's okay. 2 ranks of blood surge, and then the rest of it's kind of meh. Maximum minion life, I like getting that where I can. Yeah, those are pretty, wow, could be way better. Core skill damage, ultimate skill damage, damage to slowed enemies, and damage to close enemies on my weapon. That's, I couldn't have asked for better on that, and I put a diamond in for the ultimate skill damage in the socket. The shield, you can also get minion attack speed and maximum minion life on this, but I haven't managed to find one with both yet. And I got the cooldown reduction, so that's pretty nice. Maximum minion life on both the rings is pretty good. The rest of that is okay, but not really optimized. Maximum minion life on the other ring, and damage to crowd controlled enemies. That's actually pretty good for this build because, like I say, everything should be crowd controlled. Amulet, I've got blood skill damage. That's really good. I wish I had the maximum minion life on this as well as there's summoning skill damage you can get on this. So if it was a perfect roll, it'd be blood skill damage, summoning skill damage, and maximum minion life is what I would really like. But I mean, that's what I'm running so far. So let me know what you think about it.